We're going to tour some great older homes in Lafayette. I always look for a theme to hang these tours together, and this one is older homes in Lafayette. A couple of them are renovated. One of them is in good shape, but has the bones to be a really great home. So first off, we're going to start with 610 South 9th Street. And we're looking right here, and we'll zoom out a little bit. This is the Highland Park neighborhood. You can tell by the little teardrop-shaped cul-de-sac. It's not a cul-de-sac, but drive there. I'll zoom out to show you where we are. Here's South Street 26 cutting through town. Purdue University, West Lafayette over here in the top corner. We were just talking about Loeb Stadium. It's right over here. It's a great central Lafayette location. But that's what we're talking about first. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,896 square feet on 0.42 acres. So not quite half an acre, but a pretty sizable lot for in the city. 610 South 9th Street. Again, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,896 square feet on almost half an acre, 0.42. So it's got both a portico and a garage back here. And I love the deep blue. You've got the colonnaded front porch here, both front and side porch. You've got the upper porches with kind of the gazebo set up top. This is up at the top of the 9th Street Hill. Look at the original feeling interior in here that's been well loved and well taken care of. You have the original molding trim around the doors. This large entryway with the wood staircase, and we'll see this a little more up close in a minute, but the stained glass on the landing going up the window. And in this particular case, they've done a great job of matching the decor to the house. Moving along, the wood banister, great detail there. Got a fireplace, which I am guessing is probably not usable anymore. Treatments, I mean, really well taken care of home here. Still down on the main floor, you've got the lovely French doors from the entryway into this room, almost set up as a music room here. There's a piano here in the corner. Almost the layout with that main entryway almost feels like the mansion from Clue. Anybody remember that movie with Tim Curry? Love that movie. Move into the den/living room, from which you can see the dining room off of it. Carpet in here with the music room across the entryway. We had the glass paneled French doors here, and we have the paneled French doors on this side. Looks like the windows are newer. Do I have any notes on how old the windows are? No quick notes on the windows. And like it or love it, the wallpaper evokes the period when this home was built, which was, 1880. So this is 145 years old. So it's certainly not original wallpaper by any means, but definitely evokes that feeling of a 145-year-old. Dining room, formal dining room. I believe that this is the butler's pantry off of the dining room and not the kitchen. Yep, indeed, the kitchen is part of the dining area. There's the eat-in kitchen. That we saw the formal dining room with the pink, and then we have the butler's pantry, and then the eat-in kitchen with both a breakfast bar at the island as well as table area to sit. Nicely done. Fits into the character of the house. Not so modern that it doesn't feel part of the house. Not so old that it feels old. Lots of storage there in the island. And we start moving to the bedrooms. Again, wood floors. Ceiling looks like it's in pretty good shape. I'm sure we'll see this in more. I know we'll see this in more detail. The pink bathroom over there. Again, it's just paint. Just paint. You can change that. Nice glass sliding door shower tub combo with the dual base sinks and a vanity over here for makeup. Modern laundry area. Lots of room to work in there. Moving in through another bathroom, another bedroom. The lilac bedroom this time. I really love this stairwell. The first time that I looked through this house, I just really loved. You come up from the main floor down here, and you arrive on the landing with the beautiful stained glass. And then you come up, and the bedrooms that we just looked at were all back here around behind where the camera is standing right now. And then continue up the stairs on up to the 3rd floor. It's got that grand and majestic feel that you just don't get in modern homes. Again, a bedroom, this one with another of the probably non-working fireplaces, but gives you the charm. Another renovated bathroom. Again, this is 3 baths, so we've seen the primary and one of the secondaries. Looking down the stairs from above to that beautiful, beautiful stained glass. And we head outside to the porches. And again, I love the siding color that they've chosen here. Lots of area to swing, to sit on your rockers. If you're looking for a traditional style home built in 1880 that has been well loved and well taken care of, well renovated, I don't think you can do any better than this. You got the coach house back there as the garage, the deck. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And like I said, it is 0.42 acres. So that is 610 South 9th Street here in Lafayette. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,896 square feet on 0.42 acres, and it is currently listed for $658,000. That's a very fair price for 3,896 square feet that has been this lovingly renovated and taken care of. And if you would love home here in the Lafayette area, if you would love to see this home or any other home, send me a message right now. Go to thelafayettereal.com/YouTube. Get myself out of the way. And let me know so I can help you find home here in the greater Lafayette area. And maybe home is 610 South 9th Street. That was beautiful. Anybody buying that one today? All right, moving on to our next lovely home here in Lafayette. Let me get myself prepped for the next one. Takes me just half a second here. Next up, we're going to go to 1005 South 4th Street, and this one was built in 1940, so it's about 85 years old. Let's look at it on the map first, just place it in context of where it is that we're talking about. So here we are right in the middle of Lafayette, if you will. Here is Old 231 South 5th Street. Here is Kossuth. Again, we can see Highland Park right here, right in the middle of Lafayette. It's like a 8-minute drive to Purdue University, not even that long. Downtown Lafayette. It's so centrally located. One of the original parts of Lafayette. Bring up the pictures and we'll go on a little tour. This is 1005 South 4th Street in Lafayette. It is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,834 square feet. And the lot is, I actually only have it in square feet and I can't do the conversion that quickly. 6,318 square feet. I think that's like a 1/4 acre. I'll have to check on that. But this one is, I would say, well taken care of, if not wholly renovated, and has got great bones to if you want to live in an older home and want to make it your own. But you can see the brickwork out front, and the porch needs a little bit of work, a little bit of paint, perhaps some tuck pointing, possibly, and definitely some work on the steps there on the porch. But then we go inside. And I think this picture right here says exactly what I'm talking about. This is a home that has the bones of a traditional home, that if you want to make it your own, all of the original woodwork is here. There's a lot of white paint on the walls, and at least some of the floors have been upgraded. I think the outside needs a little bit of work, and then the inside needs a little bit of work to personalize it. But the original woodwork, you got the pocket doors here, you got the bench with the mirrors built in. Bathroom's been updated. I wouldn't say it's absolutely modern and up to date, but it is not original to the home. The upstairs bedrooms have very much been neutralized with the current color palette of gray and off-white. So again, the palette is there to make it your own. It's certainly livable as a home right now. It's just a great, again, a home with bones to make it your own. It's got electric baseboard heat. I'm not a giant fan of that, so perhaps the air handling system could use a little bit of upgrade. That's often one of the hardest things to think about and deal with in an older home like this, but it's definitely possible. Again, that porch definitely needs a little bit of love and work. You can see this is not a modern mansion that has been upgraded to top of the line brand new construction specs. This is something that has been modernized, but more on the flipping end as opposed to the making it a home end. But again, that original woodwork with a mix of modern fixtures in the kitchen means that it is livable right now, while you can spend some time loving it and making it your own. Continuing on through the kitchen, we head into the living room. Again, an updated fan and some paint on the wall. Definitely give it a feel that it is not falling apart and dilapidated. And I'm not saying it is at all. This is one of the parts that you're going to see on older homes. Is a lot of times off the back, you have what are essentially lean-tos that were put on, and this one's had some lipstick put on it. The drop ceiling's been upgraded and everything. But the doors are original, and you get the good and the bad with that. It's original wood doors. They're beautiful and heavy, but it's got all the wear that has not been taken care of over the years and needs a little bit of updating. But look at all the curlicue work up here in this wood paneling here. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. Not even close. Continuing through the living areas downstairs. Then we move into the basement. And it's a basement. It's a basement in an older home. By far not the scariest one I've seen. A little bit of sign of some moisture down here on the ground. Again, it's a basement. I'm not going to dismiss it. It's a basement. It happens. It's by far not the worst that I've seen. It's not the best that I've seen by any means, but some love and care could make it a little more, not a livable space. I don't think this sort of basement is ever going to be the kind of basement that you live in, but perhaps it's your laundry room. Then we come outside and we see they've done a workman's job to make this livable. They've got they've replaced some boards here on this part of the porch, but the upper part of the porch still needs a lot of work. So again, this one is like a great palette to make it your own. They've got the start, but you need to get in there and finish it. So this is 1005 South 4th Street in Lafayette. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,834 square feet. Currently listed for $265. It's probably, I feel like it might be a little high, but they have put some renovation into it. It needs some more renovation. If somebody were just looking for a home and is it move-in ready? Yes. Is it perfect? No. So if you're looking at it as an investment opportunity, the numbers may not be there. If you're looking at it as a home and then you're going to live in it and put in the work as you go, the number is probably worth it. So if you would like to go see that home, go to thelafayettereal.com/YouTube and send me a message. And let's go see this house or any other house here in the greater Lafayette area or really anywhere in Indiana. And while I bring up the next one, go hit the like and subscribe button. Let YouTube know how much you enjoy our home tours every week here on @Lafayette Live. Our next home, get ready for this one. All right, here we go. Next up, we're going to go up 743 Owen Street in Lafayette. And this one was built in 1896, so 129 years old. Again, a great central Lafayette location. Let's take a look at it on the map. So here we are right here at 743 Owen Street. You can see the Lafayette Country Club clear as day right here. Here's Highland Park again. All of these homes kind of right around the edge of Highland Park. Here's South Street, Columbia 26 through the middle of Lafayette, Purdue University. So this is like an 8-minute drive to Purdue University. You can't get more central to this. There's grocery shopping right over here on Beck Lane. The mall and everything is over here. It's the middle of Lafayette. It's the middle of Lafayette. All right, let's go take a tour. We're going to take a tour of 743 Owen Street here in Lafayette. This one is 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,509 square feet on 0.26 acres. So this is a 1/4 acre lot. And this is one that's had some work done to it. You can see the beautiful semi-wraparound porch, all of that stonework there, original to the home. You got a 2-car garage coach house. It's not a coach house, it's a garage. The stone walkway leading up to the porch, the stone patio out front with the grill, with the outdoor grill set up. There's a great aerial shot, beautiful established trees, because again, this is a 120-some-year-old home. And then we'll move up to the porch itself. Lovely place to sit in the fall and spring, maybe not quite in the humidity of the dregs of summer, but here we go, moving inside. Look at this beautifully renovated kitchen. Very modern as far as fit and finish, but still feels like it is part of the character of the house. The large industrial style gas stove there, the large island with the eat-in area here with the, you can tell that by the chandelier hanging down. It's the sort of thing I hit my head on when there's no table underneath it when I'm out showing houses. Happens all the time. Got the pass-through here. It's all part of one room, so I guess, I don't know if you really call that a pass-through. Out to the entry area with the upgraded floors. Not sure that this is original woodwork around the windows. It might be, it might not be. This, out here in the living area, is original woodwork. You can tell that at a glance. You can see the radiators here, stairs going up, and then your study area. Lots of room on the shelves for your entire library of books with the bay window and more radiators over here. Lots of radiators in this home. And don't be scared of radiators. I absolutely love them. I love, look at the power in the floor here. Oh, I'm in my own way here. Look at the power in the floor here. So what they probably did is they probably poked up from the basement and added that in recently. So they didn't go up through the wall, they just came up through the floor. So you're going to put your end tables right there. Look at all that original wood, the pocket doors right there. This is great. Has that original character, but it has been updated. You have the clawfoot tub. I'm not a giant fan of clawfoot tubs myself, but a lot of people are. And that is a nice looking one. I think we'll call this the Barbie room. It's kind of got the pinkish peach, but is that mauve or is that pink or purple? You got the green room, the off yellow room, the sun room, and the stairwell. I love these old grand stairwells. We don't do this anymore. This woodwork, this grand space, the Harry Potter door here under the stairs, master primary bath, the pink bath. I gotta back up one. Look at that. They've taken some of the original woodwork and Fashion Day mirror out of it. I don't think that's an original mirror. I think they've taken some molding and made a mirror. If it is original, forgive me. I could be wrong on that. Sean, are you watching? If you're watching, let me know what you think about that. We head up to the attic. It looks like the attic was last updated in the 70s. But that's okay. That's a palette that you can make your own. You can pull this paneling off the walls, pull the carpet up, pull down the ceiling tiles, and make it your own modern space. You do have some utility flowing through this room because that's what you have to do in an older home. They didn't have ductwork and conduit and that sort of thing running through homes. As you modernize a home, it's a trade-off figuring out where all that stuff is going to go. Heading down to the basement. This is one of the better looking basements I've seen in an older home. Clearly you see the ceiling and wiring up here, and it wasn't all installed in nice straight lines. I like nice straight lines, but not everybody does it that way. Sometimes people are just in a hurry and just get it done for whatever reason, but it looks pretty dry, pretty bright down there, well taken care of, not dark and dank. Looks like they've got this set up as a workshop over here next to the furnace. Looks like a fairly modern, up-to-date furnace. Oh, and I gotta back up just one. And look at the ductwork. The ductwork is even cooling and heating the basement spaces down here. So that's great. And heading outside. So that is 743 Owen Street here in Lafayette. It is 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,509 square feet on 0.26 acres, currently listed for $499,000. And if you'd like to see that, go to the LafayetteReal.com/YouTube and send me a message. Let's go check this one out together, or help you find home here anywhere in the greater Lafayette area, or anywhere here. I would also like to remind you to hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. It really helps YouTube bring new viewers to the channel so that they can stay up to date with all the things going on here in the greater Lafayette area.